coming.
Hello everyone and welcome to another video and Melrose Rugby Football Club, the birthplace of Sevens and a place that holds a very special place, say place more Fergus, in my heart, as for the past 10 years, barring the pandemic, I've been here early April for the Sevens, huge event that goes on every year, televised, loads of clubs from all over the world, it's amazing. But I'm here to drink beers and watch rather than play rugby. As, for those of you that don't know, I did have a background in rugby most of my sort of upbringing, but then 3 concussions in 4 weeks through a pretty firm and aggressive line under that when I was about 18. So I've dabbled in a bit of Sevens since then, but took the decision to just stay away from it in case I get knocked the fuck out. Anyway, I'm here this evening to take part in a training session, take part in some fitness testing afterwards. The Bronco, I'll give you a bit more information on that later, but it is sort of the new hallmark in fitness testing in rugby that has replaced the yo-yo test for those that might not be aware. And then after that, I'm speaking to the lads about Movember in general terms, as they've got a little internal campaign going on. I'm just here to share my element of that. So I'm going to run you through it as we go. Simple as that. Let the video do the talking, but we need to make a deal before we go any further. So if I slot this drop goal, first drop goal I've attempted since 2013, might I add, then you need to immediately, and I mean immediately, like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and drop a comment with what you think of my technique. So let's see how this goes. It was definitely first try. Okay, so I don't actually have any idea how this training session is going to unfold, but what I am going to do is Merc Doug right here, and then we will probably get to some form of warm-up, so.
Yeah, so that's why we have the winger there. Forward stuff, but then forward different numbers, so back there. Go! Hey, Gary, good work.
Hurry up. I'm just going to be a body as long as I can be.
We're in defense, you have to wear the card in defense.
What's the brief here? Need a third.
We'll just go over here. Right, get into 5 from it, please go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. Van Meer! That's what you have. Yeah, not keep jumping with the grip, will be fine.
So I'm sitting these ones out because it's team runs basically, where I'll be at a big disadvantage not knowing the calls, the plays, what the backs are doing, etc. But I was just saying, it's so funny how far behind my brain is with what's going on, because my game sense is all over the place, been so many years out of the game. It's fun to be moving around, but cognitively I just can't keep up. My legs are doing okay, my lungs are doing okay, but my brain, miles away. Okay, so a bit of a problem. At 8:45, which is in 2 minutes, the floodlights go out and training's overrun a little bit, which means we can't get a Bronco done in the time frame that we'd hoped for, but what we will do is pencil it in for some point in the near future and pick this video up then, get a couple of rugby players together, get them to explain it to me, run through it that way, and basically just go through the same testing as if I were here. But you've seen an insight into what a training session at Melrose looks like. I just danced about feeling like I was in the wrong place most of the time, to be perfectly honest, but who knows when I will see you next. But it will be in a pair of boots at some form of grass with some lines on the ground and me suffering, so I'll see you then. And as Bear Grylls would say, improvise, adapt, overcome. So last time we spoke, the floodlights at Melrose were getting shut off early. Groundskeeper's been there quite a while, his rules pretty much, so there was no wiggle room there. But what we've done is very last minute, as I had a nightmare getting back from London last night, been to and from Glasgow to get the dogs today, stuck in traffic, so now we are chasing the sunset, and I'm already out of breath from a very, very rushed warm up, but we are going to get the Bronco done regardless. So, try line to 22 to try line to 40 metres, which is the 10 to try line, to the other side 10 and back times 5, and that is a Bronco. So this is sort of the standard of fitness testing in rugby at sort of top levels now. This has replaced the yo-yo test as the standard. So I've been told anything under 5 minutes is solid, anything under 4:30 is elite, but I haven't been doing much speed work recently as it's all been ultra focused. So here we are, let's see what's going on. But I am absolutely freezing. The sun is setting, so it's a nice setting for it. I'm gonna have this as a bit of a calibration point to see how I'm suffering at each try line point. Let's round off this video after a very, very suboptimal week making it happen. A lot of replanning, a lot of wiggling things around, a lot of trying to make this work. So I hope you can all see that when I'm committed to a YouTube video, I will make it happen for you guys, which I think leaves zero doubt that at this point you should 100% like, comment, and subscribe. And if you haven't done so, then this is all for nothing really, isn't it? So, let's go. All right, timer is on my watch here. As I've said, 22 back, 10 back, other side 10 back, times 5, 3, 2, 1, go. Is that 2? 2, yeah.
Push me, let's go. Push for sub 5, mate, let's go. Last one in, let's go. Very nice. You good?
Yeah. Yeah.
Time?
Hang on. 4:51.
Hey.
Quite pleased with that. Definitely something you get better at with practice. Turning is so alien to me at this point, and as you can tell, a bit of a gradient to deal with on this pitch. And it's a bit of a kunsel pitch, but oh, hard work, hardest 1200 metres I've ever had to do in terms of pace versus distance, because the turning makes it tough. But nice evening for it. Very, very cold, but that is that. Rugby session, first one for several years, complete with Melrose Rugby Football Club, home of Sevens. And then the Bronco, which is a standard of fitness testing done in under a time that I think I can be pleased with given current circumstances. As much as I'd love to get back to rugby, the fear of getting hit in the head and knocked out again or snapping my ACL is just too aggressive at this point. But if you have enjoyed that video, let me know if you want to see more content like this, because I can arrange some more in-depth, more detailed rugby training style sessions with some exciting groups or teams or people. So if you're interested, let me know and I'll make it happen. But just don't make me do another Bronco, because that was hard. But you know what else isn't hard? Liking the video, commenting down below and subscribing if you haven't already. So we will take a second for you to do that, and I'll remind you just to use all the links in the description down below if you'd be so kind. It helps me buy shiny new microphones like you're requested, helps me fund trips for collaborations with people, etc, etc. The Ranger is a thirsty vehicle, so you guys can help that out. But I do joke, I would really appreciate it if you do, and I'm not taking the piss. It does mean a lot, so I really do appreciate it, and all your support ongoing makes stuff like this that little bit more fun in the back of my mind. So thank you very much for watching, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Sunset.